The Science of Storytelling, How Stories Shape Our Minds and Actions. Stories are among the most powerful forces on our planet, with an unmatched ability to connect, persuade, and transform our mindsets, beliefs, and behaviors. What makes them so influential? Research has uncovered a fascinating phenomenon. When you hear a story unfold, your brainwaves synchronize with those of the storyteller, as discovered by Yuri Hasson, professor of psychology and neuroscience at Princeton University. This neural synchronization creates a unique bond between narrator and listener, opening pathways for deep connection and influence. The impact of storytelling extends beyond mere entertainment. People want to feel a brand understands their struggle. Brands often use characters with whom people can recognize themselves. There is a reason for that. Melanie Green, a communication professor at the University of Buffalo, has found that people are more likely to make significant lifestyle changes when they see relatable characters undertaking similar transformations. This insight reveals why storytelling, in this case customer stories, has become an indispensable tool for anyone seeking to inspire change or action in others. In the business world, storytelling has emerged as a crucial differentiator for brands seeking to align with their audience's values and lifestyle. Take Red Bull, for instance. The brand has built its identity around stories of adventure, adrenaline, courage, and freedom. Through short films showcasing action-rich adventures, they don't just sell an energy drink, they sell an aspirational lifestyle that resonates with their target audience. Other brands leverage storytelling's educational power, using customer narratives to make product information more engaging and relatable. According to Harvard professor Gerald Zaltman, 95% of purchase decision-making takes place in the subconscious mind. Emotions are what drive purchasing behavior and decision-making in general. Brand stories are powerful in evoking emotions, especially when they are told not just in copywriting, but also in video content and with rich imagery. Brand storytelling is more powerful than any fact. Numbers are not the natural language for humans, says Chip Heath, Stanford business professor. There is substantial research on storytelling across disciplines such as psychology, education, marketing, and neuroscience. A study by Jennifer Aker at Stanford University found that stories are multiple times more memorable than facts alone. This is because stories activate multiple parts of the brain, including areas related to language, sensory experiences, and emotions. Neurons that fire together, wire together. That means the more your brain is engaged, the more likely you are to create a memory. Stories wake up our whole brain. Neuroscientists found that when we just hear plain facts, only a small part of our brain gets active, the part that manages words and understanding. But stories are different. They light up huge parts of our brains all at once. This widespread activation triggers visualization, emotional processing, and imagination, creating a rich multisensory experience that enhances retention and impact. Stories also serve as natural mood boosters through their biochemical effects on our brains. A well-crafted narrative with a positive resolution triggers the release of dopamine, our reward chemical, creating feelings of satisfaction and pleasure. During the storytelling experience, our brains also produce oxytocin, often called the caring chemical, which enhances empathy, trust, and pro-social behavior. This neurochemical response explains why compelling stories can move us to action. When we hear about others' challenges or triumphs, these brain chemicals motivate us to care and respond. Dr. Paul Zak, founding director of the Center for Neuroeconomic Studies and professor at Claremont Graduate University, has pioneered research into how stories forge connections between strangers and promote empathic responses. His groundbreaking work identified oxytocin as the key neurochemical responsible for empathy and narrative transportation. His laboratory has demonstrated that oxytocin production increases trustworthiness, generosity, charity, and compassion. This moral molecule, as Dr. Zak terms it, heightens our sensitivity to social cues, particularly in situations where others need help. His fascinating research, which you'll see in the accompanying video, illuminates how simple, relatable stories engage our brains and inspire action. See you in the next lesson.